Like, I'm really good with self-take videos, but like I said, I don't like talking so much. But this is a video on how I survive living in a car. Make sure you have them window covers. Okay, make sure you have a sun visor. Make sure you have a cool fan that can have like a cool setting and don't have to be plugged in. Some of your cars, if it's old or new, I have an older, it could charge things when it's not even cranked, so your battery life. Keep a portable charger so your battery don't die. Keep a case of water. Keep yourself hydrated, because during the summer it is hot, and if you live in an area it's hot, bro, you know that when you're in a car it feels like you're in a ventilator. Okay, and not the good one. I don't put a lot of cushions because all I need is like one of my soft blankets and a neck pillow, and I stay in the driver's seat just in case I gotta wake up, recline it up, and crank and go. For food, I like to eat muffin or like fruit. Like, I'm fasting because I'm reminding myself this is just like, I try to fast for 7 days for water. It only lasts 5. I almost felt like I was gonna pass out or something. It was weird. I was trying to do the Kevin Gate thing. Do laundry like you usually do. You can do it yourself, or you drop it off to get done. If you're not having a job, make sure you're applying to a job. I always say, like, you're a good person if you have a lot of friends, where you could park in a house parking lot, because some people don't want people in their house, because some people don't trust people been betrayed, people been hurt. So if you have some friend that'll let you park in their garage, let you park in a parking lot, and if you need anything, they can check on you. I always say keep a stack of napkins or wipes. And because sometimes if you're drinking late, you're gonna have to go, and it don't make no sense cranking your car trying to find the nearest gas station, because there'll be gas stations that lock the inside. So Planet Fitness is really good, or any gym, for showering, but I prefer Planet Fitness to 24 hours. There was some times that 24 hours, like the first time I was homeless, I used to sleep on the bench. The girls was really nice. One person left a note saying it's gonna get better, and it was so uncomfortable, but I had to sleep. And at that gym location, there was no hot water. So I be fucking with Planet Fitness for warm water. Like, God bless them. Coconut oil is really good for like whitening your teeth, because I went somewhere to get my teeth whitened when I was renting a room and paying $1,000. Another time I was paying like $800, because the roommate was bad, and I had to go to another roommate. That roommate was bad, but basically, the lady said coconut is really a natural whitener, and it's better than like the intense things they put on your teeth. So she educated me on that. So I just use coconut oil mixed with my Sensodyne. Change your toothbrush every 6 months. Figure out your plan. Like, if you want to get a camper, get a camper. If you want to get an apartment, like, I was just saying in my head, like, figure out what's gonna cost you the less amount of money. Because last time I checked on RV camper parking spots was in 2022, and for a spot was like $150. I don't know if it's still the same, especially if you're making payments on it. It's gonna be $175 depending on the RV camper you got. The one I looked up was $175. Then they do this new thing where you need electricity, so they're gonna try to charge you for that. So it's like another bill on top of bill, but you got something that's portable, changeable. You could travel. It's all what you want to do. If you want a house, you know what you gotta do. Apartment, you know what you gotta do. They need a 3 or 2 deposits. yeah, I just prefer to fast because, like, I always say I'm going to detox and I never do. And this is like a great time to do it. Keep you a weapon, mace, knife, a blick. I like to use Dove coconut. There was a time where, because I felt bad. Like, I didn't really like this dude. He had a supposed crush on me, and he was making fun of somebody that was homeless. Like, why didn't you tell her to go shower at the gym? Sometimes I take the jugs of water, and I used to bathe outside. Used to. Like, I did it twice. Don't do it often because, you never know who's coming down. You don't know who's up. And, don't recommend that. You feel me? Only if you really got to. Because me, I like to be clean. Like, use my little sponge or whatever. I like to bathe. I can't go to bed unclean. Okay? Another thing is, if you like to eat, I feel like McDonald's would be cheap. Because my homeboy was saying that, like, you could spend $1 on breakfast, $1 on your lunch. Well, it's not gonna be $1. It's gonna be basically like $2 or whatever. I'm just on that, not spending out on, like, my meals are cheap, salad and fruit. Like, I feel like budget, have a plan, shower. Men or women, don't trust somebody that said they could help you unless it's your friend. You feel me? But that's like a smart idea. Like, be in an apartment with surveillance cameras in the parking lot. If you could be in your parking lot of your friend garage or houseway, you know how they have the driveway. They appreciate, they want you to shower because not everybody want people in their home. You feel me? Maybe you can heat food up with them too. If it happened during the summer or winter, keep your head up because tax season. I know a lot of people think, oh, because my therapist was like really pissed when this person talked to me like this. Like, he's like, a lot of these men talk to you like you should be relying on somebody, but the thing is, there's nobody, like, to rely on. Or it's like that TikTok sound where it's like, do a man got me? And some of these men don't got you unless you do something for them. And I seen movies, been in a situation where they'll force themselves upon you and then act innocent and be like, you tell them how they made you feel and they be like, oh, I apologize. They really don't care. So I don't ask for help. I'm okay. I find it weird when you're bothering a man or woman and they sleeping in their car. Like, no, I can't help you. I don't even know you. Yeah, you go park here, whatever. Keep it pushing. Whatever you do with your taxes, you can use that towards your apartment or you can use that towards saving. I forgot. I'm gonna tell y'all what the person said. Like, oh, only poor people on their taxes. And sometimes I notice, because Dr. C is helping me realize that, because I was going through a lot of like stress a little bit, but I meditate and work out. He was like, a lot of people like to assume if it's not them projecting on you and they trying to figure out why you're so happy, it's them literally trying to like make fun of your situation. You know, it's like someone thinking that you need your ancestors or you talk to your angels because you want money. And it's really because you really don't have no real friends, and that's the only people you could talk to, or God. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to the people that make you feel bad, because they don't know you. They're just assuming, literally. Some people look at your situation and be like, "Will money make your situation better?" Of course, money would make anybody's situation better. But in life, in reality, things take time. It don't, like, I learned, like, no matter what you're going through, because, you know, family members, sis, friends will be like, you've been traumatized, you went through a lot. Doesn't mean like God is going to drop money out the sky like Chicken Little. Like, you have to be persistent, consistent, and save your money. And you don't need to tell people that you have money saved. Like, my manager was cool to know that I have, like, you know, 2 stacks saved and 3,000 saved. And she's like, yeah, she even learned. Because I thought I was crazy. Like, people would have just took it out. But she learned even from a wealthy person. But she said it wasn't a millionaire. It was a 6-figure person where there's like, that's how the rich stay rich. Like, they'll put money up no matter what they're going through. She said, I remember this guy was homeless for a whole year and a half. He had a whole 10,000. He could have got an apartment. He kept stacking and going through it. So I guess the bikers are out right now. It is midnight and the roads will be clear. But yeah, I hope that really helps with anybody. You know, I don't like staying in one location. I like to move. Sometimes my homegirl let me sleep in her house. And don't let nobody make you feel bad. Because the fact that you have a car, the fact that you got a job, because most people that is going home, like, I didn't even pay attention. People say, like, oh, inflation. I wouldn't try to speak that onto my life. Like, you know, I was still persevering, but things are high, but you got to try harder and try a different strategy and, you know, look at it as a blessing that God is realigning you to do something that you want to do. You know, you wanted to stay there, but maybe God wants something less for you, or wants something more for you, or wants you to change location. So, Luke 21, verse 36, pray always. And Mark 9, verse 23. And Jackiana's favorite one is Philippines 4, verse 16. God would answer your prayers, okay? So, that's all I gotta say. I just thank God for my soul tribe, my sisters, my therapist. Because some people get intimidated as all you, and you're not trying to, like, there's other celebrities that do it all by themselves, or influencers, or YouTubers, like, they're regular people too. But I like to say celebrities, they're getting known, you know, they're gonna be known and have, like, supporters, also known as fans, and, you know, people look up to them. So don't let nobody make fun of your situation. There's people who went through the same exact thing, and, you know, even people will try to make fun of you. Like, if you didn't have a car, at least you have a shelter that accept you in. You know, I just don't judge people's situations. You gotta look at very fishy somebody trying to, like, figure you out or ask you how's your life or money and stuff like that. Because, you know, it's a difference to saying, are you okay? Or, and like, are you okay? Like, you know, just pay attention to that. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate doing this little video for you. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to add on. I would say eat some soup too. But always pray, man. Your prayers are going to be answered. You're going to get that new car, that new home. You know, I know people make it seem like two, but you can do it on your own. I feel like it's attracting when a man and a woman, individuals, they're not together, they get their own stuff, because nobody can say that they did it for you. You did it for you. Yeah, you proved the haters wrong, but you also proved it to yourself that you don't need to rely on somebody. Because some of us been in that roommate situation or in a relationship, and I've been there where it's like somebody's dragging you down. Like, I just fixed your car and then you went and go mess it up, or I'm helping here and then you're using all this so fast and frequently, carelessly, and then acting innocent like you don't know what you're doing. I kind of like my personal space. You feel me? It's like people seeing I was genuine and they wasn't used to that. And it's like what Dr. C said, like they not genuine people. They're not what they are. People could be in flesh, and like Tiana Taylor, they could be inside demons or fighting their own demons and got their own issues. So I hope that helps, because I can't wait when I get my own apartment to cook some salmon like the way I like to cook it. And I will put a recipe if you ask and get me to 10K likes. Because I got me new towels, new pot sets, new broom. Everything's new in my storage, man. It's like I was manifesting it for a whole 2 years. I was without a car for a whole year, being laughed at, called Miss Walker. Even this guy was like impressed. He was like, "Dang, you walked 8 miles," and he was telling me his story. Like, he was cutting me off to tell me. And I allowed it, because it's like, I just like genuinely explaining to people like, damn, I've been doing this on my own. Yes, I'm going to fail. Yes, I'm going to have some up and downs. Like, it's just me. I'm sorry that you deal with people that would date you for money. I feel like you got to have that concept. If you do that, a person won't respect you, man or woman. Like, there's other options where I see people on TikTok, you know, people donate, people help, GoFundMe. I even had a supporter, like, I will never forget her, like, how she went looking for my Cash App, and I used to put my Cash App up there just for anybody, because I give so much good advice, and moms will say that a lot, and it's because I went through a lot, and I would just hope one day someone would donate. And she just found it to make sure I was, she's like, get you a hotel, for real. It's so crazy if you could give people, like, make sure you deserve, like, it taught me, like, you deserve good things. And, you know, just because it's crazy, like, that's why I don't like helping so much to others, especially if I'm not in a good predicament, because people will teach me a lesson to put me first. And also learning that if you can help everybody, but then, like, you gotta learn to be open to receive. Because I'll have friends that'll call me out on that, like, you help everybody, but you won't even let me help you. You won't, you know. And it's a trauma response, because I know when I give to people, it's out of love, and it makes me feel happy. That's how I overcome my depression. But I be feeling like when I allow somebody else, I had someone been like, oh yeah, I did this and that, and it was really disrespectful, and I paid them back later. And I'm like, explain, I ain't did that to them and all that. So just pay attention. Thank you for listening. And yeah, that's all I got. Bye.